Hello students. In the last lecture we learnt about the movements towards the independence of India. Today we will start a new chapter, that chapter number 6, World after 1945. In this chapter we will learn about the situation, conditions of the India after the 1945. The pages of history are full of innumerable wars fought in ancient India and the world. Yet, the most destructive war, which will always be remembered in the modern world, is the First and the Second World War. We have learnt about the First and Second World War in the previous chapters. The League of Nations war was formed with the purpose of establishing permanent peace in the world, but due to certain limitations, it failed, and in 1939 World War II broke out. The disturbed state of mind and the horrors of the World War II persuaded human beings to once again make efforts for peace and protection of independence. This resulted in the establishment of United Nations, that means UN, on 24th October 1945. Do the underline. This resulted in the establishment of the United Nations of 24th October 1945. As you all know, after the First World War, League of Nations was formed for the peace and protection of the world. But due to some circumstances, the Treaty of Versailles, militarism, and other factors which are responsible for the Second World War, the Second World War broke out, and the world came under again the war came under again the war situation. People were harassed because of this and faced economic, social, and political problems. For this, after the Second World War, on 24th October 1945, United Nations was established for the peace and protection of the world again. The United Nations Charter. The United Nations Charter starts with the preamble, and it explains the goals of United Nations. Below given are the goals. As you know, some goals are of the League of Nations. At that time, they were the League of Nations was established for the peace. So they have also the goal of the peace in the world itself. But as it was failed, and after the Second World War, United Nations was established, and as the League of Nations, United Nations also have their also has their some goals. Okay, so goals are given below. First is there is a determination to save the future generation from the pangs of all destructive war. Here, emphasis has been laid on responsibilities born out of international laws and mutual understanding. जो फ्यूचर जनरेशन है उनको जो डिस्ट्रक्टिव मतलब वॉर की वजह से जो डिस्ट्रक्टिव फीचर्स हुए हैं, द डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ द पॉलिटिकल, सोशली, इकोनॉमिकल कंडीशंस ऑफ द स्टेट्स ऑफ द कंट्रीज, ये जो डिस्ट्रक्टिव वॉर जो है उससे फ्यूचर जनरेशन को बचाना, that is the first goal. Here emphasis has been laid on responsibilities born out of international laws and mutual understanding. So all countries have to understand each other's condition and have to help each other. That is the first mutual understanding thought. And the United Nations also make the new laws and orders for the whole world. Emphasis has been laid on developing tolerance mutually so that the whole world develops socially. Okay, they जो म्यूचुअली जो उनको म्यूचुअली एक दूसरे के साथ अंडरस्टैंडिंग रखनी थी, होल वर्ल्ड को, सारे कंट्रीज को. ट्रीटी ऑफ वर्सली जैसे अनजस्ट हुई जिसकी वजह से सेकंड वर्ल्ड वॉर हुआ, ऐसी सिचुएशन वापस से क्रिएट ना हो, इसलिए उन्होंने कुछ ऐसे लॉज एंड ऑर्डर बनाए कि जिससे सारे कंट्रीज वापस से डेवलप कर पाए खुद को, सोशली भी, इकोनॉमिकली भी और पॉलिटिकली भी. इकोनॉमिक, सोशल एंड कल्चरल प्रॉब्लम्स शुड बी सॉल्व विद द intervention of United Nations, and Human rights as well as basic freedom should be designated irrespective of caste, language, gender, or religion. So, students, United Nations try to solve the problems, the whole problems like economic problems, social problem, and cultural problems which the country faced by the First World War and Second World War. United Nations try to solve it mutually by interfering in the both countries which have the tension between them, and they also take care of the human rights as well as the basic freedom of the country. Lastly, appeal to all the nations for cooperation to achieve this objective, as League of Nations did, but it failed. But United Nations again appeal all the nations to do the work mutually and to cooperate each other to make over the country again. ओके, मीन्स ये जो सिचुएशन आई है वर्ल्ड वॉर टू के बाद, उससे बाहर निकलने के लिए वर्ल्ड यूनाइटेड नेशन ने सारे कंट्रीज़ को अपील की कि भाई आप लोग एक दूसरे को हेल्प करो, जिससे ये एक दूसरे को कोऑपरेट करो, जिससे ये जो सिचुएशन है उसमें से हम लोग बाहर आ पाए. Thus, United Nations Charter concludes that dismissal of war and constant urge for peace is the main objective of United Nations. The next is Cold War reasons and consequences. This we will see in the next lecture. Okay, so bye everyone.